Hi folks, Gary Hennessy here from The Fat File. Today I would like to introduce you to a lady who I've met recently. Her name is Tracey James, and Tracey is an author of a book. Tracey, what's the book you've got there? Author of a book, Diabetes, the Black Death of Our Age. Now, just so that people know where you come from, you have a degree in
biochemistry,
so this is a field you know a fair bit about.
Yes, it's an area that I've been interested in for many years.
Just for those that don't know, I am a diabetic. I'm a type 2 diagnosed diabetic. I don't take any tablets, I just have to be diet conscious at this stage. Is diabetes related to weight? Is there a relationship between people's weight and diabetes?
Yes, there is.
I mean, there's different types of diabetes, isn't there? There's type 1 and there's type 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Type 1 is the insulin dependent diabetic.
Yes.
What's the difference between 1 and 2?
But the insulin receptors on the cells have been depleted. It's reversible.
You say it's reversible. What is the process that someone needs to go through? Someone like myself who is looking to improve their health and lifestyle, what are the things that I need to be doing to change my life so that I can reverse the effects of the diabetes? Where am I going to need to go? What am I going to need to address?
The food, obviously.
Is there any link between obesity and diabetes?
Yeah, absolutely.
There is, because I think Australia is like second or third highest country for obesity in the world, which is probably a reflection of the availability of good food, isn't it? Or an abundance of food. I'm overweight. I have diabetes. I also, as you know, I have high blood pressure. I've had cancer. I've had the whole shooting match. So where do we start? What are the things that we're going to need to address? We've started drinking water, which was the first recommendation you gave me. We've teed up to do a bit more regular exercise, but what are the things dietary-wise that I need now to start addressing?
You enjoy meat, so I would suggest protein with every meal is a good start.
Yep.
Stop having sugar and bread.
Do we stop eating, do you stop eating cake? Do you stop eating biscuits? Do you stop? What is it that we need to address? Is it sugar across the board?
Well, I mean, ultimately that's the most ideal situation, but I like to look at the situation with the person, and it's an individual.
Yeah.
And we're doing something over 40 weeks, so we might begin gently.
Right.
And over time, take out the cake.
Yep.
Take out all the sugar, but you know, the first step might be to take the sugar out of the tea.
Okay. Now, we hear a lot about the expression junk food in our diets. Is what we call junk food, like the fast takeaway foods, are they actually junk foods? Are they harmful to us?
No, they absolutely are. You know, you've got the vegetable oils, which are not good for us. These foods are a long way from the traditional diets of our ancestors, where they were healthy for centuries. Yeah. We have gone for the fast, easy option to the detriment of our health.
What other areas do we need to address?
We need to address grains. In the saliva of the mouth, converted into sugar instantly.
Yeah.
So they act like sugar in the body. So grains is something that we need to really address.
Grains is one of those 5, isn't it, in the food health pyramid. So are we saying that there's a bit of a question over the food pyramid?
From my research over the last 10 years, from really reputable doctors worldwide and diabetes experts, grains is really something that has been eliminated from many diabetes programs or substantially reduced, and they flip the pyramid, where grains is actually at the top and not an essential requirement.
Right.
There is no such thing as an essential carbohydrate.
Yeah.
And so it's good quality fats and vegetables and good quality protein is really where the focus needs to be.
Now, I want to lose weight, why don't I just go on one of these fad diets like this diet? I've seen them on the internet. You've got the soup diet and the this diet and the that diet. Why don't people just do that? Well, is that not good for you?
There's good in all of those things, but the question I would ask is, are those changes for the long term?
Right.
Or is it a quick fix?
I need to change not just what I take in for a short period of time, but have a sort of mental change completely as to the way I manage the food that I consume. Would that be right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think, it's a paradigm shift. You've got where you are through decades of eating a certain way.
Yeah.
We will be going back and going back to more traditional ways that last the test of time.
Thanks for your time. I am stressed about the coming 40 weeks. I guess change is really a hard thing, isn't it? This is why it's so hard to get people to move. I know I saw a statistic once that said 90% of all heart disease is avoidable if we just change our lifestyle. So my challenge is to change it. With your help, we're looking forward to it. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm Gary Hennessy from The Fat File, and I'll look forward to catching you soon.